Are there articles about the cost of private schools in America? Breaking news for parents and students. The question on many minds right now is, are there articles that detail the cost of private schools in America? If you are considering private education for your child, you are likely searching for the latest information on tuition and financial aid options. Let's get into the facts that matter. Yes, there are numerous articles and sources that discuss the cost of private schools in America. These resources provide detailed data on tuition averages, financial aid availability, and various factors influencing costs. Recent reports indicate that the average tuition for private schools in the United States in 2025 is approximately $14,903 annually. This average breaks down to about $13,931 for elementary schools and $17,811 for high schools. Tuition costs can vary significantly by state. For instance, South Dakota has some of the lowest costs at around $6,477, while Connecticut tops the list with average tuition reaching $28,353. Some private institutions, like Newark Academy in New Jersey, charge tuition upwards of $53,175 per year, plus additional fees. However, it is important to note that many of these schools offer substantial financial aid. Newark Academy, for example, meets 100% of demonstrated financial need and awards nearly $5 million in aid annually. Christian private schools also have a range of tuition costs for high school grades, typically starting around $9,950 and going over $30,000 depending on the institution. When it comes to private nonprofit colleges, the costs are notably higher than public colleges. Average total expenses per student exceeded $69,000 in the 2020 to 2021 academic year. This is largely due to less government funding and higher spending on student services and facilities, which also affects tuition pricing. Recent legislation, including a federal tax credit for donations to private school scholarships, may influence the affordability of private education. This can potentially increase government aid for families considering private or homeschool options. These articles and reports provide a thorough overview of private school costs across different levels of education in America. They highlight both the high tuition fees and the financial aid mechanisms available to help families manage these expenses. If you are considering private education, staying informed about these costs is essential.